the Christmas decorations, so I have no idea what kind of background noise it was going to be.
Okay. That's fine. We have noise reduction capabilities and abilities.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't have anything to talk about.
Not even our potential sponsor.
That's it. That is it. That is literally it.
I started playing Alan Wake. I'm not very far into it.
The school that Chantel's sending her kids to has 2 dogs.
What?
The school that the high school that Chantel is sending her daughter to, they have 2 kids.
Oh, here we go. We've got a topic to talk about.
Dogs.
An acquaintance of mine's children are going to a school with dogs.
One child, the high school that she is sending them to, they have 2 dogs.
Why does the school have 2 dogs?
It's for for anxiety and stuff.
Look, that's literally as much as we can talk about it because we don't know.
No, they have for anxiety. So if you are anxious or
hey,
not feeling
I got
good.
nothing to talk about.
Cares app.
I think one's called Cheese.
Oh my god. The dog is called Cheese.
And there's a psychologist
They will get eaten.
It's I want to go to this school.
Yeah.
They have everything for these kids at this high. It's Kinross College.
Okay, I don't
Same.
I don't even know where it is.
Can you imagine?
It's the other dog called
going
Crackers.
to high school that has 2 dogs.
Yeah, the other dog is Crackers, but that's not its name. It's just fucking Crackers.
Yeah, because it has to deal with all these psychotic teenagers. But yeah, can you imagine high schools now that have dogs?
I wish
The
my
kids.
high school had
If
dogs.
we had that,
One time, there was a 3-legged dog in the environmental centre at school.
see, look, I'm giving you things to think about, to talk about.
I'm almost certain I've talked about that on a previous episode.
No one will remember. It's fine.
Oh, did I show you that I've got the big
Oh,
boy?
I didn't know you didn't.
Yeah, I finally. I mean, it's been packed away for ages, but I just never had a place to put it. But yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you already did have it. Is it on a wall or is it over cupboards or something?
No, it's actually on a wall this time.
Okay, yep. Aim it at the roof. Aim your camera at the roof. Okay, that's fine. I thought it was like
Oh, I hate that roof.
flower patterns.
Oh god, no.
I was like, wow, that's... yeah, okay.
I
It's
think-
just a render.
Yeah, I think when
A ceiling.
I think when I asked about it when I was younger, I was told, "Oh, it's to help the integrity and structure of the roof, the ceiling." And then years ago, later, when I quoted that back, and my parents were both like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Yeah. It's like, where did you hear that? Heard it from you. We wouldn't say that bullshit.
Which I'm glad, because I used to have a really high bed, so there's a section of roof or ceiling up about there,
Yeah.
that's just picked away to shit.
I was gonna say, you could touch it. Yeah. Yeah.
It's just great.
Yeah.
It's just flat because I just used to scrape the ceiling.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I've had high beds and the same. Or it would end up with dirty feet marks on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Oh, I got nothing.
I thought Brogan was in a single bed, and I was like, since when did Brogan get a single bed?
No, Brogan is on
And
a
then I just
couch.
realised Brogan's in a couch,
Yes.
and that Brogan has furniture in their bedroom.
This was literally the conversation last week. I said for the first time in
Brogan's bedroom.
for the first time in 15 years, I got bedside drawers. A table next to my bed.
Are we doing a Brogan's room tour?
Thanks to me, by the way. Can we say thanks to me?
No, we've seen it. We've seen the ceiling. We've seen the monkey joke tapestry.
There's the window.
Oh my god, is that a window?
I've got a window.
There's a bluey.
Oh, that is such... don't yell at me, but that's such a British thing. The way they've got the shelf under...
We support Matt Donnelly. What the hell is that? We support Matt Donnelly in this house.
Did you not know I had that? That's
No.
That's the first thing Chris ever sent me.
Ah.
I've got that Bowser down.
How
in the
many
corner.
reindeer do you need? Oh, it's like... I was like,
Many.
you got the big Bowser. But of course, you got it from Paul.
Is that a window?
No, that's a monkey joke tapestry.
Oh.
The bed, which
I was
is
like, how many windows does one bedroom need? Cue our bedroom.
Our bedroom has 2 windows.
Yeah, unnecessarily.
that is my candle thing, which is
Oh, yeah. It's not a candle.
Well, that's
The candle
cute.
thing is correct. It is just a
camping
light.
lamp. It's like a camping light.
yeah. It's
It's a light
It
light.
means I don't have to actually light the candle. It just melts.
Yeah. Oh, it's a scentsy kind of
Like a-
melty, smelly thing.
Like a heat lamp.
But do you put thingies in it that melt?
No, just candles. So the lamp itself comes separate.
So you put a candle in the lamp and it melts the candle.
Yeah, so that's...
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
What?
So
No way.
you can put any candle in there. So what's the point of the lamp? So you don't have to light it on fire?
Yeah, it just melts. It just melts the candle.
Does it not put off an exorbitant amount of heat?
It's not bad. Because
Wayne,
it's pretty focused.
they're in Scotland. It's
Yeah, I know.
cold there all the time.
Yeah,
I feel like we are burning all of our episode material here.
we are recording. It might just be a bonus thing. It snowed last night.
It snowed last night.
Last
Oh, that's fun.
You know what we need to do? Hang on, ready? 1, 2, 3, clap. Okay,
No,
cool.
way delayed.
There's not going to
Yeah.
be anything else. Oh, this is going to be...
There's not going to be
interesting.
bonus content. You know what? Hang on.
Show the lamp again. Show the lamp again.
You need to let me share screen.
Not the lamp, not the
We're doing a cold open this episode.
What the fuck?
Oh my god! Look at the snow.
There's snow everywhere.
There's snow.
And such a little tiny shed. Tiny shed.
I thought it was a doghouse. I thought it was a doghouse.
You have to let me share screen because we got to start the music because
Okay.
we're cold open. No bonus content today. We're just going straight into it.
Share screen enabled.
That was adorable.
I feel like...
Stereo.
I genuinely thought that was a doghouse.
Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, clap. Did you clap?
I didn't clap because I'm too busy.
Oh, and you can
It's
see the
fine.
neighbor's
We'll be fine.
yard.
Hi, and welcome to Hey Buddy, Nice Podcast. Over there, aiming cameras outside of windows. Look, we've already started this episode. What does it ever matter? It doesn't matter at all. There's Brogan Hastings
I
in
don't even know how
Scotland.
long we've been talking, but that's Wayne Giovinazzi.
Yeah, like 7 minutes. That's a good. It's 8 minutes. We just go straight into the episode because
We've done
we
a
decided that
room tour. We've
Yeah.
done all the
We've-
things.
we realized we were burning all our material early. So because we started the Zoom call, and I said I got nothing to talk about.
Yeah. Which we've said before, and then we always end up with stuff to talk about.
Yeah. I've got one thing written down on my list, right? And that is, so remember how I did that cats that exude my aura dump on Imager?
Yes.
I was somehow got to MSN, the website, you know, MSN,
Yes.
Microsoft.
Yeah.
And it was cats to brighten your day. And they'd literally taken my dump, turned it into a slideshow. And at the bottom of it, it said, copyright, Wayne Geo.
That's hilarious.
Like, for starters, none of these photos are mine.
Did it have
It is not copyright me.
Did it not have your comic in it? Because that's where I thought this was going.
No. This is just images. This was just photos of cats, and they were saying that they were all my cats or all my photos. No,
All the cats belong to you.
Yeah, every single cat. One time when I was probably, let's say, I'm going to say like maybe 6 years old, maybe even younger. It was my birthday. And you know how when you blow out your birthday candles, you get a wish?
Yes.
Right? Obviously, this wish didn't come true. Probably because I told people like immediately what my wish was. But my wish, so like blew out the candles, made my wish. And then John or Ryan or whatever says to me, so what was your wish? And I said, well, I may as well tell you because it didn't come true. My wish was that 1 million cats appeared in front of me right now. Didn't happen.
No.
Didn't happen.
No.
No. What is a below 6-year-old to do?
It takes time to get 1 million cats together. You didn't give the wish granter
Yeah.
enough time.
I did not consider the logistics
You did not
of the
consider
wish
the
granter.
logistics.
But I assume that the wish granter is some kind of magical being, a temporal being from another dimension, you know, something like that, right? So cats like snap of the fingers and cats appear. I'm not thinking this temporal being from another dimension is loading up a truck with cats.
Oh no, there's so
Multiple
much bureaucracy to go into these things.
yeah.
There's forms to be filled out. No, you can't.
It's the red tape. Yeah.
Yeah, the red tape.
Yeah. The red tape. Why the emphasis on red? Why I just said red tape and you said the red tape.
I don't know. I think because I can see myself in the Zoom call, and I've got like a red ribbon here, and I'm like, ooh.
A red ribbon. Isn't there something about a red ribbon around a tree?
Red Ribbon Army.
I don't know what that is.
Dragon Ball Z reference. Or Dragon Ball reference. But,
Dragon Balls.
That's new. Did I show that?
The wall?
No, the...
the Golden Knights,
There's Golden Knights up there,
banner?
and then there's my advent calendar.
Oh, a Pokemon advent calendar. Is it socks?
No, it's not. It's literally Pokemon cards.
Oh, what's the point then? Everyone has Pokemon cards. People need socks in this day and age.
Day 1 was
Oh, of course.
Glaceon V.
We're into day 2 already.
Yeah, and Day 2 was an actual pack.
Oh wow, a whole pack.
So that's my fancy. That's my cool advent calendar. My proper advent calendar is Godiva.
Lady Godiva? The naked chick on the horse?
Godiva chocolates.
Oh, Godiva chocolates.
Yeah.
Okay, so have you opened one yet? That number door 1 looked closed.
Oh, I'm a bit weird like that. I open them up and then I close the door again.
Okay.
To keep it neat.
I thought you were going to say you open it from the back and slide out the tray.
No, day 1 was Ruby Strawberry G-Cube, which was white chocolate strawberry mousse covered in ruby, whatever the fuck that is, but it was delicious.
Ruby, ruby, ruby.
And
You know what the problem with Advent Horizon calendars in, sorry, that was Event Horizon, my bad, in Australia is?
what?
Is that every time I've ever had one, all the chocolate has melted and then re-solidified. So you don't know what the little chocolate shape was meant to be.
Oh. That's so sad.
I don't know. It was still chocolate.
I mean, it's still chocolate, yeah, but, like... I mean, all I'm hearing is you need to get an advent calendar that doesn't have shapes on it, because, I mean, these are literally just little cube things. Beauty blogger.
Yeah. Well, this was in like a tray with a mold tray with like patterns in it. You know, like a Christmas tree or a Santa face. Do you know what the worst advent calendars are?
What?
When you get one, right, and you go to open it, and there's no chocolate inside. You just open the little door, and there's a fucking picture behind it.
Oh, those, yeah.
Yeah, like why do they even exist?
No, I don't mind them, but what I do not like is very similar to when you go to open your advent calendar, and you've got one of the slightly cheaper ones, and you open the door, and the chocolate has fallen out of the plastic and down into the cardboard, and you're like, shit.
But the thing is, multiple have done that, so you don't know which one is the correct days. And if you're not eating them, or if you're not opening the correct days on the correct day, or consuming the thing behind it out of sequence, that means every time you do that, one of Santa's reindeers dies.
I know, it's horrific.
But not just that, one of the elves has to go out and kill it and slaughter it. And that's doing a number on the fucking elves' mental health.
The therapist in the North Pole is making absolute bank.
Oh yeah, and they've got a therapy dog as well, just like that high school. Except its name is Holly.
Penguin.
Holly's a good name for
Therapy
a dog.
Penguin.
What? Therapy penguin.
Yeah.
In the North Pole, but penguins. There are no penguins in the North Pole.
Are there not?
Penguins? No, penguins are only in the South Pole. I heard that one time.
Verifiable facts only on this podcast.
You know what? I may have heard it from Paul Mattingly, so...
Can't trust shit that boy says.
Yeah, that makes it even less reliable.
Speaking of the boys, have you listened to the latest ICS?
Have I listened to the latest ICS? Let me tell you where I'm at on ICS. I have been listening, but I'm about 3/4 the way through episode 1046. And they're up to 1057 right now. The Eggs Benedict Arnold. I do like that title.
Well, the reason I say it is because I sent in physical scoop mail.
Oh.
And they got it. And they were talking about it. So I actually sent Jacob that jumper.
Oh, really?
Scottish one. Yeah.
Oh. How about we slot that? Is it worth slotting in their physical scoop mail into our show? You know, kill 5 minutes.
Yeah, I think maybe just certainly his reaction to opening it, because I think I like it.
There we go. Insert now.
Physical scoop mail, zippity doo. We got mail in a box.
I love it.
Gooning down Fremont. Gooning down a Fremont. Get me a free space.
From our buddy Brogan.
Brogan.
Let me see. So there's a letter from Brogan here. I'm just getting myself in the mind space to read it in Brogan's accent.
Okay.
So we know that it's from. Hey, boys! I heard that once again, Jacob is having memory problems, understandable at his age. So I decided to send this. I deemed it important enough to pack and send just before I go in for surgery of the titty kind. Sadly not to remove, but happily it's nothing serious. I'm glad to hear that, Brogan. Thank you very much. Jacob, here is a jumper to remind you always that I'm from... Oh, and there's a capitalized word there that I can't read. It looks like Scotland, but that's not right. So I don't know. There's also some fancy... I'm dropping the accent. I can't do that anymore. There's also some fancy dark chocolates for Matt and some Maltese reindeer to show that I do love you, really. Paul, since you're not in the churn, I assume I owe you, buddy. Love you, Brogan.
I owe you from Brogan there, Paul.
Yeah, you got an IOU there, Paul.
Brogan don't owe me shit. Brogan got me my Xbox Series X, and that has been the coolest thing. You know, I was with the Xbox Online service for years and years and years, and I finally stopped after my 360. I finally just quit a couple years ago. But once I got my Xbox Series X gifted to me by Brogan, which is super generous, I hooked that bad boy up and tapped back into my old account. I have like hundreds of digital games that are already downloaded and paid for that I can boot up on this new system again. So it's really remarkable. Yeah.
Matt, there's some good-looking vegan chocolates in here for you.
Awesome.
And some Maltesers. Oh, we got a PS here from Brogan. PS, my mother wants you to know that she had no part in this and that she loves you on pod therapy. Fair enough.
All right.
Oh, very sweet.
Let's see. I got a sweater, as we call it here in the States.
It's a beautiful sweater.
A Gansey.
A jumper.
Yeah.
It looks like the Scottish flag.
It does.
All over it.
Yeah.
I don't understand why.
Is.
I don't understand why Brogan would send
Trying
some.
to
Brogan's from
remind
there,
you.
Jacob.
What's that?
Brogan is from Scotland.
Brogan has visited Scotland?
Brogan is Scottish.
Brogan's in Scotland right now on vacation? Nice. Good for Brogan. Brogan deserves a vacation.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so you got some Maltesers here and raspberry vegan ganache.
Whoa.
There you go.
Alrighty. Thank you.
Very nice.
The
Very
wife will
nice.
like these as well.
Oh yeah.
And we're back. Gee, that was a good X amount of minutes, wasn't it? That we killed.
For whatever.
Just
30
like
seconds.
that reindeer that poor elf has to take out. God, we're recording on a Saturday. It's not normal.
It's very strange.
Yeah, it doesn't feel right.
No.
Yeah. Does your waveform look okay, by the way?
I have no idea. It's
I hope so.
awfully small, but I think
Ooh,
it was
okay.
last time as well.
All
It
right,
turned
if
out
it's the
alright.
same as last time, we're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
I don't mind. I don't care. I've been having troubles with I went to stream yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
What day was yesterday?
Friday.
No, Thursday night. I went to stream Thursday afternoon, night, whatever. My microphone was just fucked.
Oh.
I could not get it to work. I couldn't get it to work. I couldn't get it to be recognized on OBS. I even started my stream, had to stop the stream. And then, of course, my microphone starts working again after I post on Twitter, yep, my microphone's fucked, don't know what to do.
I was going to say, I think I woke up and seen just this whole chain of your posts on Twitter. I was like, what the fuck was going on?
A whole chain.
Yeah.
3 tweets.
3 tweets. A whole 3
Yeah,
tweets.
3 tweets. Yeah. But then I went into it again on Friday, and the same fucking problems. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's the computer. I don't know if it's OBS. I don't know if the microphone is dodgy. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
And I'm too scared to ask.
Speaking
Yeah,
of
I thought-
streaming, so as you know, I started playing Sackboy: A Big Adventure.
Correct.
Did you know that there are multiplayer trophies I need to get?
Yes. I did see you playing the other day, but this is when you were playing until you fell asleep. So I was going to be like, hey, we could go do those 2-player stages. Yeah.
I think we should look at doing that as a stream.
Yeah. Now, did you go back and play the musical levels with sound?
I haven't yet, no. I
I'll
will.
slap you. God damn it.
I think I've only done 2. I think.
Okay.
I don't know what the musical
'Cause
levels are.
Do you want to know what the songs are?
Yes.
Okay. I forget. Poison
so
by Britney
helpful.
Spears is one of them. Poison by Britney Spears. Let's Dance by David Bowie. Whatever
mean
the
Toxic?
theme. Poison. Yeah,
Poison's
Toxic.
by Alice Cooper.
Yeah. Toxic. Whatever the song is that the theme to Brooklyn Nine-Nine samples, the da-da-da-da-da, that song is in it.
Oh.
Fuck. What was the first? Uptown Funk You Up. Uptown Funk, I believe it's just called.
I've played that one.
Yes, you have.
Beat the Heat I've played, which is Jungle Boogie by Kool and the Gang.
Yeah, that's the Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Right.
Nine-Nine?
So those are the only two musical levels I've played. The next one is, so then it's Let's Dance, then Toxic, and then Houdini by Foster the People.
Oh, I haven't even played that one, I don't think.
Yeah, Flossed in Space, that level's called.
Actually, I have. I think that is the song may sound like Futurama. Okay, hang on. What's the song?
Houdini by Foster the People.
Foster the People. Okay, let's see. No, it's not what I think it is. I'm just going to skip to the middle. No, I'm not. See, it's got the right type of beat to it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm watching the video clip, and a lighting rig just fell on the band and killed them. See, the elves were starting to do things like that as well, be a little bit sneaky. So, because the reindeers, they started to expect the deaths. So, just have them standing under an awning, slam a door really hard, icicles fall, impale them, kind of like that lighting rig.
Oh, I don't like talking about reindeer.
Hey, it's the circle of life. Santa orders elf, elf kills reindeer. Yep. And then venison for everybody. Yep. Do you think we've got 2 episodes in us today worth of content?
I don't know. I'm wondering if we should maybe do a stream for the second episode.
I don't know what we would do. You mean like a drawing or game or something?
Well, I think we should try and play Sackboy.
Wouldn't be able to because it gets used.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Sadly.
I mean, we could ask our friends at Murder Party podcast to cover for us.
Maybe.
Oh, we do have a topic to talk about.
We do.
We do. Because last episode, where, of course, you're talking about your favourite energy drink, Sneak. Yeah. So you're talking about your favourite energy drink, Sneak. And we talked about it a fair bit. So we thought it would be funny to make the title. Well, I wasn't going to take no for an answer, because usually I do a bunch of titles and I run them by you, and we usually fall on the same ones.
Yeah.
I only gave one, so there was no options.
I didn't even notice that.
It was, hey buddy, nice Sneak energy drink and PNT candy bar. Then in brackets, please sponsor us. And of course, when we posted it on the socials, we tagged Sneak Energy. About maybe 20 minutes, half an hour after posting that to Twitter, we get a message in our inbox from Sneak Energy. And let's see, I'll tell you exactly what it says. It says, hey folks, dig the podcast, shoot me an email and we'll have a chat. And that was from someone at Sneak Energy. And then cheers and their name. Brogan replied with a gif. I love your work, with someone chasing someone else out of a bathroom?
That's from Mean Girls.
Oh, okay.
Where he's like, Danny DeVito, I love your work.
So we did. We reached out via email. And let me just say, we haven't heard back yet. Because I'm kind of worried they're going to be like, hey, all right, let's have a chat. Tell us about your download numbers.
We didn't expect any response at all, though.
No.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I mean, to even get any kind of acknowledgement from Dick is amazing, because I do love their work.
Yeah. And that's what we said in our email. We said, thanks for messaging us on Twitter. We weren't really expecting someone to reach out. Brogan, the Scottish host who loves your drinks, is having them pretty much every recording session. They really like your work. Wayne is in Australia and yet to try, but we figured it was cool/funny to include Sneak in the title of our latest episode. Cheers us. So, now, what are we thinking here? I say no matter what happens, we still talk about Sneak Energy. Even if they're like, nah, we're not providing you with any form of energy drinks. We're not providing you any form of merch or financial benefit. We're saying, good job, and a thumbs up, pat on the back.
The thing is, regardless, I'm still going to be drinking it.
Exactly, yeah. You
know, I mean, we pretty much did that as a joke because we didn't expect any response. So, yeah, I mean, if Sneak wants to do anything, amazing, cool. If they don't, if they never get back out to us, I'm still going to buy that shit.
Be it.
And I'm still going to drink it. And I'm still going to think it's fucking delicious.
I mean, I can't even get it, but whatever. I mean, yeah. So at the moment, it's Squished Octopus, because I don't know any other better. I don't know better. But then again, all they have to do is go to our Twitter page, go to our profile, and along with the latest episode, they scroll down and they see us in someone's top 5 of podcast listening for the year. Yep. Scroll down, they see us in their top 5. Scroll down, see us in their top 5. So it was the right time to retweet everything.
That's true.
And then like, hey, how about maybe we should look at the hosts of this, you know, do our due diligence, make sure they're not creeps or anything like that, because 7 billion needles sounds like a bit of an iffy, you know, username. And
they
click on it.
To talk about that, remind me.
Okay. And then they go through and they're like, oh wait, this person does official artwork for a famous Las Vegas magician who also has a podcast. Maybe we should sponsor them instead. And then they're like, oh, better look at this person who's just using their name as a handle. That's a bit strange. That's a bit risky. I mean, I wouldn't do it personally, but yeah. And then they say, oh wow, a comic artist for, oh my god, what's this? A Las Vegas magician as well, who also has a podcast.
It's very strange that essentially the artist for Piff and the artist for Pen are best friends. Totally separately.
And you're saying because Piff and Pen are like best friends?
I do think it's funny. That there are 2 Vegas magicians who have official artists. And those artists happen to be best friends.
Okay, now were you doing the pen postcards before or after we knew each other?
After.
Okay.
I was doing art, but it was after. Yeah.
We'll just ignore that little fact then. That gets omitted from the biography of Red Signal.
Let me put
the unauthorized biography, mind you.
I think it was in the. I'm not sure if I like that Brogan person stage.
Oh, okay.
No, because it would have been January.
Yeah, you know what? There was never. I'm not sure if I like that Brogan person stage. There was I don't like that Brogan person stage.
And you can quote me on that.
Yeah, quote me. Oh God, the things I get quoted on today. Just today alone, I was quoted as saying, she gives off big head energy.
I mean, that's very typical for something we'd say.
It is, but I was drawing a head, and she had a large head, and she was giving off big head energy.
I mean, that makes a difference from you saying, let's give this girl some head.
I say that all the time. I say that every stream.
You do.
But hey, I'm not genderist. I say let's give this guy some head as well, and then I draw heads on him. Yeah, because you always start. So, okay, when you're drawing a person, what do you start with? Do you start with a head, a body? I start with eyes.
I don't actually know. My instinct is to start with the ear.
Okay, because you do a little C and around and then down for the neck. Okay, I can see that. Yep. Yeah. No, I have a specific order. So it goes eyes. Then if it's a guy, it's head. If it's a girl, it's hair and then head.
Yeah.
Then it's body.
Yeah.
Then I'll probably do mouth. And then arms. And then if it's a sad pirate, there's a hook there as well. I try not to draw legs. I try not to draw below the waist. It's just more effort than I'm prepared to put in.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
It's very rare. I think I have to have a specific pose in mind if I'm drawing legs as well.
Yeah. Yep. Have you ever drawn jump splits? I have.
Why?
It doesn't look right.
Why would you do that to yourself?
Miss Jade Simone.
Miss Jade Simone, I am so sorry, I forgot that.
Yeah.
It's just so impressive, you know.
If anyone from the Piff crew was going to listen to Hey Buddy Nice podcast, I would assume it would be Miss Jade Simone. It would be Miss Jade Simone.
We love and support Miss Jade Simone in this.
Absolutely. We already know Matt is a nut. No, we quoted him on that. He will not listen.
Oh yeah, Matt will not listen. That's fine.
Yep. We know Piff's is a busy lizard. He doesn't have time to listen to.
Piff ain't got time to do shit.
It ain't easy being piffin, but it ain't easy piffin. I don't know what it is.
Piffin ain't easy.
Piffin ain't easy. Yeah, piffin ain't easy. We can sync that up because we both said it at the same time, I think. Doesn't matter that you didn't clap. Who else is there? Is there what's his name? I've forgotten his name. Francis the Squire. He's kind of piff adjacent nowadays.
Yeah.
Mr. Piffles, I think, would listen.
Yeah. I mean, if Jade's listening, then Mr. Piffles is probably listening, curled up on her lap.
It depends. If Jade is for starters, personal listening device or sound system listener. I picture Miss Jade Simone being like a Airbud kind of person.
See that?
Yeah. Didn't know what to eat for dinner. Look, let's say that topic change. It was very quick. Didn't know what to eat for dinner. And then I was listening to ICS, and it was the episode where Matt went to Golden Pizza. I was like, I'm sitting here, and I was like, pizza, let's do that. So I ordered Domino's pizza. You got Domino's over there, yeah?
Yeah.
What's your opinion on Domino's?
It's been a very long time since I've had Domino's. I like the idea of it. I think I have a Domino's and go, ugh.
I like the idea of Domino's, but I don't think the concept was quite pulled off.
Well, no, it's like, what I mean is, before I get the Domino's, I'm like, oh yes, takeaway pizza, I'm excited for Domino's, and then I actually start eating it, and I'm like, oh, this is actually crap. Yeah.
See, the thing is, it's American pizza that I like, with that base, that crust, New York style, I should say.
Yeah.
So when I get takeaway pizza, fast food pizza, I get thin and crispy. Thin and crispy based. No?
No.
Really? It's easier. It's easier to eat. It's not so much food.
I think no, because I like the that's like my go-to pizza here is an oven pizza, and it's I can't remember the brand, but it's sourdough.
Papa Giuseppe's.
No, it's a sourdough base anyway.
Oh, okay.
And
yep.
It's not that it's particularly thick, but that crust. Oh.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to show you the pizzas that we got. Pretend that you eat. Well, you would if you could eat meat. You've said it. You've been quoted of saying it.
Yes.
So I'm going to get the pizzas.
It's vanished. You're stuck with me. I can't talk about what I watched this week because it's just the nanny, really.
Presented in a fine Domino's box. Yeah. And look at that. They push in the corners now, so it's harder to crush the box. Mm-hmm. Pizza 1. This was mine. This was a pepperoni pizza. Right? Uh-huh. And they're calling it a new pepperoni or something like that because it's got like little pepperoni cups, American style.
Okay.
So that's pizza number 1. And that's the thin and crispy, right? Look how thin that is.
Oh, no.
Oh yes.
It's practically paper.
All right, fine. All right, hang on then. Hang on. This is pizza number 2. It's something like chicken camembert. I don't remember.
Okay.
And there's a slice of pepperoni in there as well. So, on it. This is what's called classic crust.
Okay.
And it's sort of closer to that American style.
That's probably
I guess.
more like what I would get.
Yeah. So on this, there's like roast barbecue style chicken. Kez added some smoked ham. I think there's bacon, spinach, and hollandaise sauce on top.
That's a lot.
It is. I'll be back because the fridge is yelling at me. So what I'm hearing is that you would go for the pepperoni. No?
I'm confused. In what sense?
Because you said that the other one, that's a lot.
Oh, I would go with your toppings with the other base.
Oh, okay, so best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I ate one piece of that other one, and it was just a bit too much for me. It was too much. Too much bread is what I'm talking about, the base.
No, I'm not a huge fan of a lot of I would always initially go for a margarita rather than... I would rather have just cheese than have too many toppings.
Yeah. See, that was when I worked at the pizza place called Eagle Boys Pizza. That was my first job, right? That was pretty much the rule, is that you don't want more than 4 different toppings on there.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it's just too much, and you're not getting a flavour profile.
Yeah.
Like, so I think my favourite was the country style chicken and bacon. So it was chicken, bacon, onion, fresh tomato, and then, pizza sauce and cheese.
I hate fresh tomato, so that would immediately be
fresh
deleted.
Fresh tomato goes on, but then it goes in the oven, so it becomes sort of like an oven roasted tomato.
Hate it.
Okay, all right.
Off. Get it off my
So
pizza.
what type of tomato will you eat? Just processed?
Oh, as long as... What I hate about tomato is, like, the texture and all of it. If it's pureed...
Everything.
If it's not so much like if it's pureed, so tomato sauce, passata, which is, whatever that is.
Yep. Goes good on a penne.
Yeah. Tomato soup, that kind of thing. Yeah, that's cool. That's fine. But if any kind of whole actual tomato, like, nope.
Not even a semi-sun-dried tomato?
Nope. Do not like.
Okay. Right. Not even a fried green tomato?
Absolutely fucking not.
Okay. All right. See, it's... You also don't eat raw cheese.
Yes.
So, have you ever had like a cheese single? A cheese slice that is wrapped in plastic? You know what I'm talking about?
A Kraft single. Why the fuck would I
Kraft
have
single.
that?
I'm just asking, have you ever?
No. Why would I put myself through that?
I'm not saying just as is. I'm like melted cheese. You can melt them, like, contrary to popular belief.
We don't get cheese like that in this thing. I know what you mean. We don't get cheese like that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. It's fine. See, look, you don't like... Well, no. See, tomato, onion, real cheese, not a Kraft single, in a toasted sandwich. In a grilled cheese. A grilled cheese with tomato and onion. That is good. That is peak performance grilled cheese.
Replace the actual tomato with tomato sauce, I'd probably be okay with that.
Well, you see, the thing is, in America, is a tomato soup with a grilled cheese that you, like, dip it into.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah. I had that one time, and that was in Disneyland, and that was pretty good. Yeah. So you're a soup connoisseur.
I wouldn't say that.
You said that you love soup.
I like soup, yeah. I like tomato soup and I like mushroom soup.
Oh, I see. Sorry. I may have been giving soup the wrong impression. I was telling soup that you were totally into it.
Well, look, the thing is, I eat a lot of soup, but it's 99.9% mushroom soup. You're an idiot. He's unplugged his headphones.
So the thing is, you eat a lot of soup, and then I heard nothing.
It's all mushroom soup, really.
Oh, mushroom. Okay. Now, how do you feel about raw mushrooms?
I don't think you're supposed to eat raw mushrooms, but
I mean,
either way.
They're not going to kill you, but I'm not a fan of them.
Yeah.
I don't like the taste. I don't like the texture.
I can understand why somebody wouldn't like the texture of raw mushrooms, but mushrooms that have been, like, cooked or, stir-fried or something like that, yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah. See, because people tend to either hate raw and like cooked mushrooms, or hate cooked and like raw mushrooms. I don't understand. Like, I've never met someone who will take it either way.
I don't think I've ever met somebody who would just eat raw mushrooms. That's, to me, is a bit like, okay, Forest Boy.
I know a couple. All right, cheese bags. If you're one of those freaks that are into... You say... Hang on. You just called them Forest Boy.
Yeah.
I feel like you are almost the definition of a Forest Boy based on your likes and interests with reindeers and bears and stags, etc.
I'm just an 80s,
So I don't
that's
think-
the difference.
Okay. whatever.
Do you know what? I don't believe in all that, shit about, when you're being born, like your star sign effects and stuff. But I do think it's funny that I do identify with a lot of the Aries stuff, and that there's a lot of cool Ram things. So.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, you're identifying with the Aries stuff because this was I'll get back to talking to the cheese bags in a sec. This was early days, right? This was after the getting to know you episode.
Okay.
I think I asked you if you're into all that horoscopy shit, and you kind of said yes, kind of.
Which is basically what I meant. It's not that I actually believe wholeheartedly in it, but I do like the fact that I identify with a lot of stuff with it. It does make... I do like scrolling through a video where it's like, April Aries like this. And I'm like, it's me.
So you believe more in that than you do in physics?
Yes. My mum didn't know that joke. I had to explain that to her.
So, you read or watch the Aries ones, but have you ever watched a Sagittarius one and just pretended for a moment you were Sagittarius and go, oh wow, yes, I do agree with all that stuff as well?
I've looked through
I am an open person who's sometimes closed off to the rest of the world.
I do look through them and I'm like, do I identify with any of them? But I'm like, it's 99.9% of the time, it's just, it's the Aries ones that fit.
I don't have any music queued up. This would have been the perfect time. Remember when I said I was going to have music queued up for when it happens?
Yeah.
It will happen. I was going to hit the button and I was going to read your horoscope.
Ooh.
But, it can't be done.
It
would have gone something along the lines of, April Aries, today you're going to kill a man in cold blood using your bare hands. And you're just like, I absolutely am.
Well, no, but here's the thing. That sounds like something I would do, and that's enough.
See, I was wrong. I was wrong because I gave too specific of an example. What I should have said is, you will feel the need arise that you could kill a man with your bare hands. Not that you will, because that's what that's what it is with horoscopes.
Let's see.
It's never a directive. Oh, here we go.
Horoscope. Aries horoscope today, December 2nd, 2023. Deep dive. This isn't a day to stay in shallow waters. This is a day to go beyond your normal limits. Although there may be great emotional charge accompanying everything you do, let this be the excitement that fuels your passion and not the reason to stop. Getting started may be tough and you may want to spend the day in bed. I do. Once you get going...
They know you've had surgery and they know that your home office needs doing.
Once you get going, it may be hard to slow down. You have a great connection to the universe, but sometimes you just need to stop and listen. Now, that's a whole lot of bullshit.
Yeah.
But I don't believe in any of that. But then I say, you may want to stay in bed. I'm like, I do!
Who the fuck doesn't want to stay in bed? Okay, so was that horoscope.com? What was your website?
Horoscope.com, yeah.
Alright, let's see. December 2, 2023. So I'm at the end of my day. So let's see how correct it was.
Yeah.
Move away from the problems instead of stepping into them. You may not be able to see the potholes, so consider taking another road. Don't waste time falling into a hole you can avoid. It may be difficult to deal with your emotions because your usual way of dealing with such intensity is to push it away, ignore it, and operate on a cerebral level. This attitude won't serve you today. I mean, that's so generic. I can't even pinpoint it to anything that's happened today. It's so fucking generic.
But it sounds like you.
Okay, hang on. Sagittarius. Daily horoscope. You may be uncomfortable with the emotional intensity that's likely to sleep into every part of your day. You may wonder what the big deal is and why people are so hopped up over nothing. Perhaps this is your cue to take things more seriously and act with more sensitivity. Your detachment can be an asset, but it could be your biggest enemy on a day like this. You know what? That is more accurate. Not just for me, but for today.
There we go.
So, Sagittarius. That's a Sagittarius. I should have been born under a Sagittarius star.
What is your... You're not a Sagittarius. What is your sign?
No, I'm a Leo. That was the first one I read. Yeah. And you know what? Today's match... Oh, there we go. Today's matches... Oh, okay. So today's matches are for love is a Leo. So someone with these fucking problems will want to love me today. How is retail a category? What the fuck? Retail is a category under horoscopes?
Like what shit you should buy?
I don't know. I had a picture of a shoe. I don't understand. Look, I can't stand them. And it's even a different level of tarot. It's a different level to tarot even. Because even though tarot is bullshit in terms of a mystical level, people can still use that for reflective, introspective of themselves. At least for prompts to start thinking about things. It's not necessarily saying this is going to happen because that's bullshit and it's not going to happen. Are you looking at more horoscopes?
Yeah. Daily dog horoscope.
Poof.
This is under Aries. More Aries horoscopes. Daily dog horoscope. Once burned, twice shy doesn't seem to apply to you. You keep trying to get a treat from someone immune to your charms. It's time to give up. If you ply your trade with another human, you should be fine.
Emailing Teller. Stop it. He will get a restraining order. Don't pout. It's the horoscope that's telling you that.
Don't email Taylor. Because I don't want him to get a restraining order.
Yeah.
It's the same reason I don't email Danny Davis.
I can imagine one day, next time you meet Teller, it'll be like, you're the one sending me all those emails. Those pictures. And he's of course referring to the hunky boy Tellers. That's
true.
Yeah.
I tell
That's
you,
not
I
how
showed
it
that to
goes.
Mox, and Mox was like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
But we also know that Teller loves it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I showed
right away.
I showed Teller's response to what was like.
I can believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why would you draw that? Oh yeah, it's Invader Zim. Why would you draw that? Yeah. Home of the murderous rat people. Chris started watching Invader Zim. He'd watched the first episode, and it just so happened that day on CatCam was Gurr, and I hadn't even revealed it yet.
Oh, I do love Invader Zim. My tallest!
Yeah.
My tallest!
I didn't know, but Chris was impressed that one of the almighty tallest was someone from Kids in the Hall, who's also the voice of the one-eyed alien creature from Lilo and Stitch.
Yes, I remember it from... I know that one of them voiced Pleakley. Now I'm going to have to look that up because it's going to annoy me.
I want to say someone Miller, not Reggie, not Dennis.
Kevin McDonald?
That's him.
Yeah.
It began with an M.
Yeah, Kevin McDonald, Kids in the Hall, Almighty Tallest Purple in Invader Zim.
Almighty Tallest?
Pitch me a soothing lozenge. Honestly, even that Enter the Florpus has some of the best lines, including not scientifically possible. And, what is it? You look... Was it you look ugly when you lie, Dib? It's like, I'm not lying. Then why do you look ugly?
Yeah.
Why are you ugly?
Yep. What I liked about Enter the Florpus, which is the movie of the Invader Zim movie, which came out decades after the show ended, is that it's basically the first comic done. But I mean, basically, it's different a bit, but yeah, it's very similar. Enter the Florpus. Kind of recently, like a month or two ago, Jonan went to a screening of Enter the Florpus, and the theatre did up a bunch of bloaty Pizza Hog pizza boxes, and was selling them afterwards.
Nice.
Yeah. I would have just grabbed one and said, I'm not giving you money for this.
This is mine now.
Yeah, this is mine now. It's mine now.
It's mine.
It's mine. Yep. I still get called Wayne Glow out of the chat now as well. Because I dropped into someone's stream this morning before I started mine, Mechanism.
Yeah.
And they said, oh, it's Wayne Geo. It's Wayne Glow. I was like, yep. Sure.
Just embrace it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, Jonan is one thing, but other people is, we'll see.
Speaking of names, this brings me back to my other thing. that I was going to tell you. I got an email last night
Yes.
saying that someone has tried to register the trademark for 7 billion needles in America.
Ooh. And you have the trademark for it.
I don't. I investigated it, but to lodge... So, to get the name trademark and the logo trademark are two separate forms.
Okay.
So that's 2 forms fees. So that's about 350 quid. $350 twice.
Yeah.
So that's $1,400 for the full thing.
350 plus 350 equals...
So 700 for the initial fee for the 2 forms.
Oh, and then 700 again. 2 forms per... Yep.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, because I'd investigated it, I got an email last night saying, "Hi, someone's tried to register this. You've obviously done this first. We want to give you a window to finish your application." So, obviously, the first thing I did was email Jobith and go, "What do you know about this? What do you know about trademark law?"
Shit.
He had a look at it. He's like, it looks and sounds legit from what I can see. They're not coming up on any of my databases as, scam or whatever.
Yeah.
So he's like, honestly, it might be worth biting the bullet because he's currently registering a trademark and it's cost him over $2,000 so far. He's
Okay,
like,
what's your concern?
I don't know, it's just a lot of money. It's just a lot of money.
No.
If I don't register it, do you mean?
Yeah, what's your concern as in like a scammer or something?
Well, it's not so much that it's a scam. Like, am I going to pay like $700 worth to get nothing? You know? If I do go for it, it's a lot of money. If I don't go for it, because I do a lot of work for Americans, is there going to be some kind of cease and desist? I own the UK trademark, so
the thing is, you've already when it comes to art, you don't need to copyright or trademark art. It is intellectual property.
How does that work for like commissions and stuff? Because obviously I own the 7billionneedles.com domain.
Yep. I think if anything, it would be hard for you to really go as a full business as 7 billion needles, because obviously that is a thing. Yeah,
my concern is never... My big thing is keeping myself from being sued and keeping myself from being told, you can't do this.
It's you're using it as a moniker, so that's something. It's hard because Reddit just recently, right? Just recently, the most recent example. But this is not got to do with copyright law or anything. This is someone who for the last 13 years or something has had the username Food Network, right?
Okay.
They got a thing saying this is broaching someone else's copyrighted name. You're no longer allowed to use it. We can change your name or move it to another account, whatever, blah blah blah, meow meow meow, I'm a cat. That only came about because Food Network obviously wanted to buy some advertising retail space on Reddit.com, but only wanted to do it with the username Food Network.
Yes.
This is not got to do with copyright holding law or anything, because Reddit is a private platform. Yeah. Where people set up a username. It's like if... classic story. There were people that were taking a seminar kind of training course, right, for their job. And one of the things was, give us a plan on how you, as in your group of 5 people or whatever, could make $1 million today, right? Like stupid, like otherworldly kind of pie in the sky things, right? One of these groups actually managed to do it and get more than $1 million because this was early days of the internet. They went ahead and registered the URL 21stcenturyfox.com. And they sold it to 20th Century Fox for like 2.4 million or something like that.
Yeah.
So again, it's they purchased that 20th Century Fox could go ahead and register the trademark 21st Century Fox, but they've lost out on that website.
Yeah. So
anything that you've done under the name of 7 Billion Needles, that's yours, right? In terms of, worst comes to worst, maybe you change your username to 7 Billion Needles with a Z or a Z at the end.
like on my, or do it like my PlayStation profile, because you can't start with a number. So it has to be like Z, 7 billion.
Yeah, yep. So no one's going to pay that money to try and fuck you over. The only thing I can think, the only business that wants to register that has got to do with the manga and anime.
Well, I did ask, and the reason was online presence, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It's possible to know what categories they've asked for it in. They want to register this trademark for Class 35 online present and Class 41 for entertainment.
Yeah. So for entertainment, maybe they're doing a reboot.
That would be something.
Yeah, there you go. You're willing to give up your username for that.
Maybe I should say, is this to do with the manga? By any chance, is this vertical publications? If so, you can have it.
Yep. I mean, another example is City of Heroes, right? The MMORPG.
Yeah.
Which shut down but is still being run by the user community. When I first started playing that, I made my character, it looked like Solid Snake. I named it Solid Snake. After one day of playing, I got my character removed and told, yep, this is too close to someone else's intellectual property. You're going to have to redo your character and give it another name. That was to protect themselves.
Yeah.
And that's it. So it's, again, not anything that I could have been at risk for.
Yeah. I suppose there is the worry that someone else is trying to register it for my stuff. Does that make sense? Can they do that?
No, because it's the same reason why I don't need to put in a trademark or copyright for my comics. Automatically, creative works like that, when I did the research into it, this is what I discovered. Creative works like that, at least in Australia, I guess, are automatically covered under copyright in your name.
Yeah. If I remember from copyright law from university, then it's similar here. The difficulty comes when you create something while under the employ of another company. Specifically, the case I always remember being is somebody who created a cocktail while working as a mixologist. And it's like, does that cocktail belong to the company or him?
Yeah, that's different. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's if you work for an animation studio and you create a character while you're in the building on the clock, technically that shouldn't be yours. But if you're doing it in your own using your own resources on your own time,
yeah. What I'm saying is the law firm I work for does not own anything that I've drawn.
Yeah, of course not, because that's also not what they do.
Exactly.
They're not. Yeah. I mean, oh wait, I'm unemployed. So are you. We're both unemployed.
Am I? I suppose
you're between jobs right now.
I suppose technically. Yeah.
Yeah.
Until Monday.
Technically. Yeah. I was going to say, ooh, rub it in, but no. I have no issue with that whatsoever. But I am going to have to start doing something.
Yes. What are you going to start doing? Tell us.
Probably selling organs, I think.
That's
Sorry,
that's a finite
mean
business, Wayne. That's the problem.
No, I don't mean like kidneys and stuff. Don't you remember what we were talking about with Ready Rich? How he's got the instruments. He's the go-to.
Oh,
you know.
right, yeah.
Yeah, musical.
You could do that.
Yeah, I could.
Do you want to?
I could sell hookers.
On a genuine serious note, what about dog walker? Because you could pet all the dogs.
I don't think dog walker. Look, there's voluntary services. I used to volunteer at a shelter walking dogs.
Yeah.
There's also what's it called? Something walking dogs of elderly people or something like that.
Oh right, yeah.
It's got an acronym, which is funny. Dog walking jobs Perth. Let's see. I'm assuming this website is petcloud.com.au, but with the plugin in my browser, it is called petbutt.com.au because it's the cloud to butt plugin. Why work with Petbutt? Earn up to $400? What? Okay, what is this? What is this? Pet job. Okay, it's a friend. Ooh, Kaya looks like a good dog. Earn up to 550. Maybe it's just dog sitting. I don't know what any of this is.
You should maybe look at this.
I don't have the facilities to... Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 listings. Mm-hmm. Wow, someone's saying $1,200 once off, 3rd of December, so tomorrow till the 15th.
Do you have to go to their place, or does the dog have to go with you?
Well, for JLo, for example, it says 1 home visit per day.
Well, there you go.
That's the name of the dog, not for Jennifer.
Yeah.
What's her fucking name? What's JLo's name?
Jennifer Lopez.
Lopez, yeah. All I can think was Lawrence. Tyson is house sitting at the owner's house. See, that's a full week, and that's only $400. Nah.
Well, that's $400 for the dog. What is included in that? Is that $400 plus a fully stocked fridge that you're free to eat from?
I don't know because I need to log in to view the details, which means I also need to sign up, and I'm not prepared to do that.
I think you should look at this.
No. Imagine if it dies on my watch. I'd have to get a new watch.
Yeah.
Right. Nah, maybe. I don't know. Nah. God damn it. I need to talk to someone about this. All right. Look, I could go and find dog sitting jobs, or I could just put the call out and say, "Hey, cheese bags, remember how I was talking to you earlier? I'm sorry, I forgot what I was going to say. So instead, I'm going to say, hey, if you would like to support me and Brogan and this show, Hey Buddy, Nice Podcast. Look at me using the nickname for our show. You can do so by going to our Patreon at nicepodbud.com/Patreon. And you can support us financially. I think the lowest tier is a few bucks US, and that gets you stuff. It gets you bonus material. And there's hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of bonus material. A little bit more, and we'll send you things. That's right. We send you physical stuff. And look, see the piff box there?
Yeah.
Hang on. Where is it? No, it's off screen. I got stickers sitting on top of that, which are being sent out. And this is in lieu of, because it's technically this past month, November was Brogan's month, but of course Brogan's had other things to deal with. So
I've been a poorly scone.
Brogan has been poorly. So I've taken the reins for this month. I've got one more design that I'm going to do. You know that one that I sent you? That's not going to work. Yeah. But it will still be a sticker, and I'm thinking, all right. You tell me, Brogan, what do you think about art cards of our title cards?
Yeah.
Sending them. Like a high gloss finish.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, I might do that. I might do that then as well. So yeah, we can send you stuff every month, and I assume December you're gonna take December, are you?
Yes.
The festive month. Okay, cool. I mean, you're gonna be settling into your new job and that, so if you need help, just
if there's any issues, I'll let you know. Like, when help.
Yeah, cool. Yep. And I don't know about you, but I always send a letter with the envelope, or do you just shove stuff in and send it away? God, see, I always gotta say, it means a lot to us that you're supporting us, us lowly podcast people.
My love and appreciation is implied in the packing. It's packed with love. It's
implied.
There's a little kiss under the flap.
Yeah. I don't. I use self-sealing envelopes. Yeah, it's just easy. See, look, whole wad of them right here. But there's also a mid-level in there as well where we will read out your name. And you know what? I think we're going to have to do this. Let's take a look. Because they signed up before the end of the month and they have already been charged.
Oh.
But I haven't confirmed how they would like to be referred to, so I can't say it yet.
Yes.
So they will just get double thanked next month.
Yes.
I think that's what it will have to be. And by that, we'll say their name and we'll both thank them, and then we'll say some other names, and then we'll say their name again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how we'll do it. Cool. And there's also a super secret tier as well, which we don't talk about.
Yeah. Which we might need to rename.
Yeah, I don't remember what it's called. We'll take a look at it. Just rename it super secret tier.
Something like that.
Yeah, cool. Now is the part of the show where I normally say, and why not reach out to us? You can email us at, and that is, you still can, it's admin@nicepodbud.com. But our registrar has been in contact and said we're no longer including email in your domain name for free. Mm-hmm. So that might be changing. So if in doubt, just send it to nicepodbud@gmail.com. And that's, just dropping us a line or art crimes, things like that. Alternatively, you can always reach us on social media at nicepodbud everywhere, or the contact form does work on the website as well, nicepodbud.com. Now, getting super serious. If you do want to have a serious discussion with someone, that someone is Brogan Hastings, and that is at 7 Billion Needles on social media.
And if you want to have a very completely and totally unserious conversation, that's at Wayne Jingle.
Correct, because I can't be serious unless I'm talking about the seriousness of conversations that you would be having with Brogan. But until then, thanks for stopping by and having a listen.
As always, stay fresh, cheesebag.